Usually, scientific theories come from several different scientists. Similarly, many scientists contributed to the cell theory. Let's look the timeline of cell discovery. The journey to the discovery of cell began in 1590s with the invention of compound microscope. It was invented by the Dutch spectacle makers, father and son, Hans Janssen and Zacharias Janssen. It was after they discovered that when a lens is placed at the top and bottom of a tube and looked through it, objects on the other end became magnified. In 1665, Robert Hooke from England refined the design of the compound microscope, which led to the discovery of cells. Hooke observed pieces of various plants, and concluded that those are made up of repeated units like monastery cells. So he named his discovery cells. He published a book called Micrographia illustrating his findings using his microscope. In 1670, Antony van Leeuwenhoek of Holland discovered bacteria as he made improvements to the Janssens microscope and began to look all kinds of matter. Leeuwenhoek observed bacteria and thought they looked like little animals, naming them animalcules. Later, he went on to be the first to observe and describe spermatozoa in 1677. In 1838, a German botanist named Matthias Schleiden and a German physician named Theodor Schwann formulated the cell theory following their discoveries of plants and animal cells respectively. The two tenets of the first cell theory were: cells were the basic units of all living organisms. Cells are both distinct entities and building blocks of more complex organisms. However, both misunderstood how cells originate. Schleiden believed that cells were seeded by the nucleus and grew from there. Schwann claimed that animal cells crystallized from the material between other cells. These ideas were influenced by then belief. Life can arise from non-living spontaneously, such as mice from dirty clothes, maggots from dead meat. In 1855, the discoveries of a German physician named Rudolf Virchow contributed a third tenet to the cell theory. Virchow found out that diseased cells come from healthy cells and added a third point to the cell theory: all the cells are generated by existing cells. The modern cell theory came from the work of all these scientists and many others who came later on.